Hello coffeeholics, welcome back. Today I am going to share with you how to make hot coffee drinks using French press. For those at home who use French press, these are the recipes that you can try to change however you make your hot coffee drinks at home. For those with coffee shops who plan to use French press, who are already using French press, do try these recipes that I'm going to share with you. For the recipes, I will be getting them from my book, The Basic Barista. We are going to make 4 hot coffee drinks. We're going to make Americano, cafe latte, the regular one using creamer and sugar. We are going to make cappuccino, and we are going to make caramel macchiato. So 4 hot coffee drinks using the French press. For this, I'm going to use the recipes for 8 ounces cups. In this book, I do have the recipe for 8 ounces and 12 ounces. So you can refer to this book for other recipes like mocha, peppermint mocha, and whatever other flavors that you might think of offering in your coffee shops. For the coffee, I am going to use medium roast because this is hot coffee. I don't want it to be too bitter, so medium roast. We are going to use fresh milk. We are going to use some creamer and sugar to make our coffee. So the first thing we're going to do is to brew our coffee. Using the French press, my recommended proportion, coffee to water ratio, is 1:10. That means if you're making 1 liter or 1,000 milliliters of water, you use 100 grams of coffee. Now this French press is 500 milliliters, and so I am going to use 50 grams of coffee. With regard to the grind of the coffee, for French press, I would recommend that you use coarse grind. This is because French press uses the infusion method. And for hot brew, it will only take 4 minutes to brew. So use coarse grind coffee, time to brew 4 minutes, coffee to water ratio 1:10. Let's get started. I have here 50 grams of medium roast coffee. I've set the grind to coarse. I'm going to grind it straight into my French press. And I need 500 milliliters of water. Into my French press. Give it a good stir to infuse the ground coffee with the hot water. It is smelling so good. And then put the lid on and wait for 4 minutes. So whilst we are waiting for our coffee to brew, let us warm our milk. I'm just going to set it to medium, so by the time we start preparing our drinks, the milk is warm. 4 minutes is up. It's time for us to push the plunger down. Now, because this is hot drink, you have to be very quick. You must start preparing your drink. So I am just going to turn it. Let's start with hot Americano. The recipe is 3 ounces of brewed coffee, and add 2 ounces of hot water. And this is your hot Americano. So when you serve it, you can't put the sugar, or you just put the sugar on the side. We need 3 ounces of our brewed coffee. Into the cup. 2 ounces of hot water. This will dilute your coffee. It wouldn't be too strong. And you can serve it with separate creamer and sugar, or The recipe that I recommend is 1 tablespoon of the creamer, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Try this recipe at home and see, adjust it according to your own taste preferences. So, stir to combine. Okay, so I have pre-mixed it for you. You can skip this. So this is our cafe latte with creamer. For the cappuccino, it is stronger. I am going to put 4 ounces of my brewed coffee, into my cup. Using an electric milk frother, froth the milk. And this is our hot cappuccino. Finally, for our caramel macchiato, 3 ounces of brewed coffee here. And then I have my milk, my warm milk. Once again, I am going to just scoop up the foam first. Because I didn't put any caramel at all at the bottom, I am going to fill this with a lot of caramel. Now let me just make my latte a bit more exciting. I still have some milk here. I am going to put everything there. Just a thin milk foam on top of my latte. So here's my latte, cappuccino, caramel macchiato, and Americano using my French press. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's video tutorial and that you would try these recipes at home and be delighted with the taste and the results of these very delicious hot coffee drinks. If you ask me, you don't need to add sugar for any of these hot drinks. They are perfect as they are. You will find all these recipes and over 500 others in my book, The Basic Barista. Don't forget to check the description box below for details on how to order. Click that subscribe button below for more of these video tutorials. Stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.